today. Yeah, I'm I'm here waiting on some viewers. Up tonight, chilling. Um, Started at 9. Waiting on some people to come in. Um, just wanted to test that out. I know many people probably be out. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? I'm getting I gotta get the YouTube channel up. I didn't know if anybody was looking at my intro, but I'm getting a little better. Gonna take a little time, but if anybody was looking at I had to turn off the So how everybody doing tonight? I didn't supposed to do a show tonight, but I had people requesting for the show. I don't know if anybody seen the how did y'all think the opening go? Did it go smooth? Hey, how you doing? Okay. Let me paste you in there. Hold on. I'm coming there. I'm bringing you in right now. Don't go nowhere. I am doing it right now. Okay. Tap on this link. Oh, wait. Tap on this link and you should be able to get in. Oh, yeah. So, tonight, I ain't really prepared nothing. I was talking to some people this evening about some situations and how and I'm just want to hang tonight, really. I mean, I don't have no, I know we always try to start on the new Mandela effects. I think Brian.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Got you. What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. What's going on, man? I've been watching your videos for a minute, man.
Hey, man. Thank you for watching, man.
Man,
I do it a little different. I do it a little different. I let anybody.
Yeah. You be tripping me out sometimes. With some of the stuff you be noticing.
Yeah, and it's when once your eyes open, it's like it become king and like
Yeah.
especially with the Walmart. I wasn't even really looking. I was just outside and some say look up. And I looked and I say, where the world did the tea go?
E-Man.
Yeah.
E-Man, I share something with you, right? One night I'm at work and it was trucks riding by like where I work at. And I was looking at the O'Reilly's thing, right? And I was like, it don't look right. Right? Now I'm tripping. I'm like, where the S go? Where the S go?
Mm-hmm.
2 days later, I look at it again. It got another L in it.
Oh,
So it's two L's in O'Reilly's now. Ain't nobody even noticed it. They still tripping well, it's O'Reilly's where the apostrophe S go. But O'Reilly's was never spelled Rilley. It was only one L in O'Reilly's, but haven't anyone noticed that yet. So I think I may be the only one. But I don't really make videos and none of that stuff.
You probably be in a different timeline. And what I mean that we all in fractions.
Exactly. A lot of people don't understand that.
We all in fractions, and I noticed that when I was driving down the expressway. And mind you, the expressway is the same. And so they normally use the same letters for all of the signs. But every mile I went in, some T's had a straight line and some was curled. And it just kept doing it every mile and a half. So I think we are sliced up like a pie. And that like that. So whatever timeline you had at, on one L, I remember 2 in the S. And I did a video on that, and I did a whole lot of. Once I found out the T was missing in Walmart, I just started looking for all the T.
Look, the thing that tripped me out about it was this. I worked when I was 16. I worked at a McDonald's directly across the street from my O'Reilly's for 4 years straight, man. 4 years straight. So the
Mm.
dudes from O'Reilly's would come inside the store all the time. We would trade food for car parts. You know, you know how we do
Oh,
sometimes.
y'all in the bargain.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Y'all
So
really big old school.
yes, I know. So I know how this was spelled. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a firm believer in the apostrophe S. Like I know it had an apostrophe S in it, no problem. But
Right,
when I
right.
saw that second L, I was like, this don't seem right. But I did move. I switched time zones also, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not.
Yeah,
But
it's frequencies, and it's
yeah,
hard to. Sometimes it's hard to digest, and so if you a normal person will blow their head up on this, and
mm-hmm,
it'll overwhelm them because they don't understand. And see, a person like me, I was always a Star Trek man, and so
yeah,
science, science, and all the futuristic stuff always, had my attention. So when I found out the Mandela effect, sure, I remember the episode of Star Trek when the ship was in different time zones.
zones, yep,
See, so it it resonated with me. So it
yeah,
wasn't like it was impossible because I know
yeah.
everything you watch on TV, they either trying to do or they doing.
And they gonna do it. See, the thing about it with technology is this: people just now thinking about the Mandela effect and what's going on. But I'm gonna tell you this, man, I'm only 25. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black man, whatever. You probably can tell by the way I talk, whatever. But check this out. When I was in
Sound like
school,
you from the South too.
yeah, I'm from the A. But look, I remember in ninth grade when I learned about Nelson Mandela, they taught me he died. Then the next year, they told me he was the president of South Africa. Now, me personally, since I was a child, I love history. That's my favorite subject. So I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't understand why I learned some this way one year, then the next year they telling me something totally different. Now this like '08, '09, so this stuff been going on, but they
Yeah,
made
and see that's what I'm saying. See, that's the point. Is I think their whole point is they don't want too many people to really know, so they're
uh-uh.
messing with the past because they know people not worrying about what happened 10 years ago. They more focused on how they gonna get some money, how they gonna get
Get
paid.
my exactly. See,
So and so even when you talk to people now, they say, "Oh well, what that's gonna do? What I'm gonna do? What I care about it? It ain't
mm-hmm.
affect me." And I tell people, any small change in the timeline can affect the future.
Yeah, it could affect well, you don't even exist no more.
Right? I mean, that's what I tell people, man. I remember it was 9 billion people on the planet.
I remember it was 9 billion people on the planet.
Now was only six,
Exactly. It don't make any sense.
and
See,
so and so this was my scheduled time to come on. So I see everybody normally see me on Thursdays, Sunday, and Monday, but I was
I,
on earlier, and people say, "Man, come on, go ahead and do a show tonight." And I
I
remember,
caught
man, I'm like, "Oh well." I say,
I,
so, so how y'all doing? Anybody else got any questions, any comments, any and if y'all want to jump in, y'all can jump in too. Hey, y'all can use that link I put up in there. I keep it open, as long as you stay respectful to the channel.
exactly.
You can, everybody has something that they want to express. I don't really like typing because it takes too long.
Oh, exactly. Let,
I rather,
let me say this though. Let me say this, E man. I watched the show last night and I heard what the dude was saying or whatever. Like I like the way you handled that. You know what I'm saying? No knock to him, no knock to you, no knock to anybody. But it seems like with the mainstream whole Mandela movement, it's like people are trying to get away from the creator and they feel like they are, well, we gods and we creators. And I've been telling people for the longest, like, dude, that's not so. You know what I'm saying? We were made in this image and likeness. You know
right.
what I'm saying? When it says, let me share this with you because I actually grew up in the church like my whole life, and I've been in church, and I still read the Bible every day. You know what I'm saying? So the Lion and the Lamb that really struck a chord with me. But I wasn't too much focusing on it because I know the deception. I'm not saying that it's a strong delusion or whatever it is, but it's
Well,
this.
it is. It is. I mean,
E-Man, E-Man, E-Man. This is the brother. This is the awakening, man.
Well, yeah, you're right.
I read this in the Bible, right? He said, "What'll be the sign? What'll be the signs of your coming?" You know what I'm saying? The return. They talking about the Christ consciousness. You know what I'm saying? He said, when you see the man with 2 pitchers of water go into the upper room,
right,
and meditate. And he was speaking of astrological ages, which is the age that we're coming into, which is the age of Aquarius. So now that Christ consciousness is coming back to what he said, all the miracles that you've seen me do, you'll be able to do that and greater. No, don't praise me, give praise to the Father. And I think that's the reason why I fell out of love with the Christian church, because I had a lot of people, oh, praise Jesus, thank Jesus. And when I was reading the Bible, because I was real young and I was real inquisitive, every time the disciples tried to praise Jesus, he said, hey, man, don't praise me, give honor to the Father. I'm not saying that we don't say.
Thing is, the reason why he said that, because he was there with them at that time. And the reason why people praise Jesus now is because when he died for us, he was the covering. That's his purpose, to came to be the person that stood in the gap for us to die for our sin. So that's why God said in the Bible, if you don't love my son, you don't love me. Because he was our sacrifice.
Right.
He was
exactly.
Our sacrifice. And so back in the day when he was here with them, that's the reason why he told them that, because he was here to fulfill something. He wanted them to remember the old tradition, because the tradition wasn't taken away until after he died.
Want me to share with you? If you don't mind, the understanding that I came to with the whole Jesus dying and all that, right? So I was reading it in John, where he was going back and forth with Pilate and all that, and he was basically telling him, like, you ain't gotta have mercy on me, like, well, Pilate was telling him, if you just plead, and say, I won't kill you or whatever, no, don't worry about it. So he made it known that I am the door. See, him dying, he was an angelic being. Him dying opened that vortex for us to be able to enter heaven.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That was the redemption right there. So it wasn't so much. It's not so much that we need to focus on his death. We need to figure out what we need to do to walk through that door. Yeah, especially at this point in time, because that door opening.
He's not dead no more. He's alive.
He never died. See, he never died. You see what I'm saying? You see a lot of people.
Physical form, he died.
Is this 3D? This reality not real though. You see what I'm saying? This reality, they short like CERN and whatever they doing. I don't focus on them. I know, because I know where they come from. I know what they trying to do or whatever. But Revelation
speaks to this, and Daniel speaks to this. I think
exactly.
I showed that last night, and so
I watched it.
Concerning. And the only reason I do what I do is to wake people and give people information. It's not to make somebody frantic, or I really want you to. If you really want to know, I'd rather you get saved, and that's for the people that don't believe that there is a God, that the Bible been for the longest.
See, but I ain't trying to cut you off. Like, I'm saved. I went through the whole church thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still praise the Father. I hold my Sabbath. Like right now, I'm fellowshipping with you right now because this is my Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do for Friday evening to Sunday evening. To Sunday evening, literally, like I still hold those old laws or whatever, because a lot of people get misconstrued with the church and they say, well, the law done away with. The Old Testament is not done away with. See, the enemy, look, let me just spit this to you right fast. Like real talk. The enemy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you who the enemy is. You pretty much know, but it's the spirit working through these certain people, a certain group of people, you know what I'm saying? A certain manner of people. They took all the knowledge that was given to us the right way. And even after they crucified our Savior, the Roman Catholic Church was the first Christian church that was established. So why would I follow the rituals and the customs of the enemy, which they been doing? Because they say, well, that's pagan, this pagan, this pagan. A lot of people don't know that all the pagan practices, they run back all the way to Nimrod. See, Nimrod came before Egypt. So from Nimrod to Egypt to Greece to Rome, those the same 12, 13 gods that they worshiping. Now they incorporated some of this inside the rituals with the Roman Catholic Church. Now Christianity, our Protestant, our non-denominational, because I grew up Baptist, all that it still forms from that lie that they hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
I think I did a Christmas sermon on.
yeah, I don't celebrate Christmas, man. I'm sorry.
No. I don't celebrate none of the holidays. But what I'm saying,
Not at all.
I did a sermon on the paganist holidays and what came from, and how it was intertwined with another paganist holiday. It was celebrating. They were celebrating something. It was a feast. It was a feast.
Saturnalia. Saturnalia.
Yeah,
that's what it is. And that's the worship of Saturn.
And right, and then you know all of the intertwined, and even United States didn't celebrate Christmas for years. You know, they thought it was a sinful holiday. Only reason why the United States is celebrating Christmas now is because they can make some money.
Yep, and they can worship Satan Claus. You know, Satan Claus. You know, think about it. People lie to their kids their whole life about Santa Claus. You lying to your kids for the fruits of your labor, the sweat of your brow.
I tell my kids, whenever I give you something, that's the day you say thank you.
Exactly.
No holiday, because you might not make it to the point of view.
Exactly.
Hey, somebody else said hey to me. What's up? Hey, Danny, how you feeling today? Jason, how you doing? You know, and like I've been telling people, man, I take context clues out of the Bible. The reason why some of this stuff is happening is because, you know, the first men and women God made, what they wasn't made for a purpose. They was made with the help of one of his sons, which I believe was the devil.
Satan. Exactly. See, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's why. So I watched your video last night, and the dude was trying to get on you about that, and I want to make that known. He said, "Let us make man inside our image." You know what I'm saying?
I make him in my own image.
I make it. That's why he set them apart. That why he set them apart in the Garden of Eden. You see what I'm saying? But Satan was already cast down to earth at that time, and the thing was, God told him, the Father told him, "Hey man, since you want to make these people, you want to create these people, you're gonna have to do what I do. You're gonna have to take care and look over those people." That's why he said, "No, I'm not gonna do that." You know what I'm saying? Bump them people. That's why him and his legion of angels will start down here.
You know, it was 3 sets of people, and people missed it because you forget it was them people he made, and then it was the people of renown, and it was giants. And the giants came because they were sleeping with the daughters of men. And so that's why I say this parallel universe, we back in that day, we was in the parallel universe.
We was.
Jesus was walking with us. We can see him. He was walking through the cool of the day. That's why he said, "I'm not gonna strive with men always."
Exactly.
He cut that off. He had to cut that off, and he cut that off with knowing them when they were sleeping there. That's why we only use 10% of our brain, because he said they can't use this. They can't take all the information, and so and I've been, and it's just all the context clues. You know, when Cain killed, he say those people that's out, they gonna start to kill me. He say, "I'm gonna put a mark on you."
There you go.
That when people ask, well, who is the they he was talking to?
Those are people that were created first. Those are people who he told to be fruitful and multiply. So he never told Adam and Eve to be fruitful and multiply.
That's why he said in Genesis, "I create male and female." And see, like I tell people, when he starts something, because that sentence is so close, that don't mean that it happened that fast.
Exactly.
It years that went along before he said, "I create man in my own image." And so, like I tell people all the time, it wouldn't be no purpose for God to make the rivers and the water flood the earth over the mountains if they didn't have some kind of technology. Because if it was that primitive, he could have just, because it never rained. And so it rained 3 days, later been gone.
No, we the primitive ones. They don't even realize that the past is the future, and the present and the future that we're looking toward, we try to catch up to what they already had done, but that's that knowledge that was already sealed and destroyed. That's what they trying to do at CERN, open all that, bring all that back. That's why they messing with time.
And like I tell people all the time, God give blessings and Satan give blessings.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
His blessings, he got a timeline on it. After he give you a blessing, you're gonna die later.
Yep.
He gonna let you come up, but he gonna break you down real fast. And so, I try to keep it real with people, man. That's all my channel is. And if you know, even if I run into a brother like I did last night, I let you say your piece. But I did a video this morning to let people know, man. Hey, I'm firm on what I believe, man.
Oh, most definitely.
Right. You all right with what you think, and it's fine. But now I let you speak your piece. But hey, I'm firm on that belief.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me I'm a god and I can do this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand.
That's what's going on all over YouTube.
That's the deception, man. That's the Mandela effect. The Mandela effect is not the deception. The Mandela effect.
You can be one with the stars. And
no.
Come on, man. Come on.
Man,
if that's the
ain't none of this stuff.
If I the case, I want $1 million right now.
You feel me? Come on.
Right now, I want to manifest me getting out the ghetto. Let me manifest that.
You know what I'm saying? The Mandela effect necessarily is not the deception. That's what I keep telling people. It's not the deception. It's what people are taking it and doing with it. See, when stuff like this happen, you supposed to get inside your prayer closet. You supposed to pray to the Father. See, I had
the devil devices. This is a device.
See, I had some. But look, you gotta understand this, man. Everything comes from one source, whether it's good or evil. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? We down here on this battlefield inside this third dimension to decide what we gonna align ourselves to. That's it. Satan is doing what he's supposed to do, even though. But Satan.
You can't fault the man for doing his job. We just got to be caught doing our job.
YouTube, dude.
Somebody want to know what you're doing. Hey, tell them you live all around the world right now. and I'm not gonna delete this one. I normally don't categorize all my live, but you got some good stuff to say, so. You're going to be seeing this, and it's going to stay on my channel. Hello? Hello, did you leave? Stop jumping. It was good. So, we halfway through. I'd probably be singing something, but I don't even know what to sing. Don't fall for the lies. Why don't you give Jesus a try? He will save you. If you believe, he will save you. Oh, yeah. Trust in him with all of your heart. Lean not to your own understanding, and he will save you from all of your pain. He will save you from all of your pain. Just trust in him, and he will help you out. And he won't let you turn yourself around if you trust him. Yeah, if you trust him. Oh, try him for yourself. If you trust in him with all of your heart, he will keep you and never apart. If you trust him, just try him for yourself. If you trust him, he'll give you everything if you believe in him. And don't deny. Give the Lord Jesus a try. And he will keep you in his arms. Trust in him. I'm telling you, he's the bomb. If you trust him, trust him for yourself. If you trust him. And I'm through. So I had to just make up something because I didn't prepare nothing tonight. But there you go. There goes the song tonight. They are trying to match the ME to the Bible. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean either that or they ignorant because they just making the Bible true every day. If somebody want to jump in, you can jump in. And I got a link right there. And so I like that brother that was just on. I didn't get his name. Blend Truth. Oh yeah. So I give the props to Blend Truth. And I don't know if he got a channel or not, but he seemed like a sound brother. So check him out. And if he got a channel, you know, he can put his link. And he's a cool man. CERN is man looking for the God particle, and it's going to open us up to demonic entities. Yeah, I mean, they said it. They looking for the God particle. I don't know. They look. And sometimes curiosity killed the cat. But if you look at their facility, they have this destroyer, the Sheba statue right in front of their facility. So they know exactly what they're doing. Either demonic entities done forewarned them and gave them the dimensions and the information on how to do what they're doing. But yeah, they trying to bring in the revelation prophecy. And see what I tell people, the fight is fixed. We won already. If I knew what the end part of the game was, I ain't even worried about it. I just got to be found doing my part. Yeah, the Sheba statue says it all. CERN is trying to get rid of God in me. It's a weapon. Well, see, of course, they want to get rid of God, but God is all power. He allowed things to happen so long, just like he allowed the devil to mess with Job, take his whole family. But after he finished what he thought he was doing, Job got double for his trouble. And so whatever CERN's going to do, they just going to speed up God coming back. And when he come back, he said he coming back with an army. He ain't coming back playing. He gonna show the devil, look, I'm the one. Yeah, you are my son. You know, see, a lot of people don't understand. The devil is God, one of God's sons. And that's the reason why he's salty right now. And that's why he was able to take a third of heaven. Only person that can have that much of influence is your junior. God could have took the devil out years ago, centuries ago. Even when they was meeting in heaven, a lot of people tried to separate the devil from God, but God said, I created good and evil. That's the son, because when they was in heaven, he said the sons of God was in heaven and the devil was too. They tried to make him as what's that word? Outcast, but he's one of God's juniors. And so he think he can outdo the Father, but he don't have the greatest power. He got power. He got some kind of authority because he said the devil is the prince of the earth. But God has all power. Oh, I'm sorry your phone died, man. Hey, do me a favor. You can put your link to your channel on my channel, and people can subscribe to you because, like I said, you're a good brother. And so, we just have to be diligent. We got to be steadfast, unmovable, like God says. We have to come to the point where God says, learn his word and hide it in your heart so that you can recall what you know. You might not know the whole Bible, but whatever you know, hold on to it as much as you can, because he's going to need you to go and wake some of his people up. Because some of his people are asleep. Literally, they sleep. And so, I'm waiting on Blend Truth to get back in. He might got something else to say. But we got about 28 more minutes. I'm gonna put the link back into the channel because I don't know if it's expired. Anybody have any questions, comments? Yeah, I mean, and they got multiples. All the people said that they wanted me to do a show. I don't even think they're here tonight. They forgot. But that's all right. I'm glad to see y'all here. And so the show must go on. But yeah. So I don't worry about what CERN doing because I know they trying to be gods. I really think this artificial intelligence that they trying to create is going to be part of it. If that's not the one that they talking about giving power, to the beast, maybe the artificial intelligence is the beast. It's the beast that we created. We as men created the beast, and the beast is the one that's going to mess us up, and so we have to be careful. Because I know Revelation said the other beasts give power to the other beasts. And they talking about already artificial intelligence reproducing themselves. Meaning being able to program and correct themselves and make themselves better. And they already said that they have more abilities better than humans already. So if they make themselves better, what makes us have authority over them? Hey, you want to get in, Miss Mickey 73? Hey. I invited you in so that you can give your experience with the ME. Yeah. And so, yeah, you're probably right about that. Man, probably be the first beast. I'm open-minded. And they giving power to the artificial intelligence. Because if you look, everything is pushing artificial intelligence. They want everything to be hooked up to this one system. And it reminds me of the Skynet in Terminator, or even not even that. The iRobot. That's even worse. CERN is why there is ME. They were successful, yes. Yeah, and I know they were successful because things in my house is changing. Things in my house is really changing. Not only just products, but the makeup of my kids. I don't know who these kids is. I don't. And what I mean is, I know they said that they can modify behaviors with the TV screens and phones, and so I think these modifications that they got on U.S. patent is able to modify our children because my kids, I don't know who these kids is, and God say the kid is going to stand up, and turn against the mother and all that. A father, and so we at the pinnacle point where we really got to be watchful and praying. And like I say to everybody, I really appreciate you all coming out tonight because this wasn't a schedule. Up all night. I don't know if anybody's seen my intro, but I tried to do a little intro, something a little fancy. I just wanted to do. I'm gonna try to pipe it into the system right the next time. But yeah, any questions? So what are y'all experiencing with the Mandela effect? Give me some. If y'all, I know y'all don't want to get into the conversation, but you can type in and let me know what y'all experiencing. And because I want to be hands on with y'all. We all hanging out. Even though I can't hear y'all now, but we all hanging out. But if anybody want to get in, I'm going to post that link one more time. And so if you want to get in where you fit in. And it's open. One thing I ask is you to respect and no profanity, so that we can hang out. We hanging out. We hanging out. I would lay down, but I don't want to be that. I'm gonna just chill with y'all. I got 22 minutes. So, what y'all been experiencing with the Mandela effect?
My bad, man.
Huh?
I'm back. So I'm back.
Yeah. And you got a channel, man?
Yeah, but I don't really post on my channel anymore. I had some the funny thing, you know, you heard about the ex-pastor dude, Kevin Wesley, who was like main one screaming, "Oh, we gods!" Like he left the church. It was the big fuss on YouTube. He kept like commenting on my channel and like leaving links and telling me to join up with him and stuff. So I just deleted everything on my channel, man. I felt like the CIA or somebody was coming for me, man. I don't have time for that mess.
I think they are gonna try to come for some of us, but like I tell people, God says, I don't worry about who can kill the body. I worry about who kill the spirit. And a lot of people say, man, you got a family. Yeah, I know I got a family. But what that's gonna do if they blow us all up? And look, hey, if God gonna call me home, I can get out of here sooner. So that's why I don't worry. They done already proven time is not stagnant and time is not continuous, because they can go back in time and bring people alive that was dead. And I mean literally dead. Because I know Louis Armstrong was dead. The one
me too.
And so now he got a show coming out. And so if they can do that, I don't worry about that.
I think I'm gonna be honest, man. I got some kind of whacked out theories on that whole death thing, man. You talking to somebody who had a lot of near death experiences, like a lot of them. Like I came out a lot of them that I really can't explain. So the part about where it say like, oh yeah, when you die, you might shift to a new reality and all that. I partially believe that, but I believe it's like if you got a good heart and it's not your time, it's just not your time. If you got work that's still need to be done for the glory of the Father, then that's what it's gonna be. Can't nobody stop the Father's will. See, I done had people come for me who I didn't even know, literally barrage of bullets trying to kill me. Not a bullet touched me, man. I'm telling you, if it's not your time, it's not your time. We got greater work to do.
Hey, you ain't listening to some of my videos. I see. I done said that many times. I done said that. You know, death is not what we think it is. I think it's a continuation.
Mm-hmm.
My wife swept down, I sleep, and I be talking in other languages. and sound like I'm with politicians and all of that, and I'm like, maybe it was. I think it's just what? This is not a go down.
I got my wife and me right now. She could be a what is it called? Well, she could verify this true. 2 years ago, my grandma was passing, and I had got the call like she in the hospital, not looking good. We pull out the driveway. I get halfway down the street. I look back, and I see my grandma like walking in the yard, like normal, like her normal routine. Right? I stop in the middle of the car in the street. I say, "What the F?" My girl say, "What's wrong?" I say, "Nothing, baby. Don't worry about it." But she saw me. She didn't see her, but I see her. I saw her, right? I got to the hospital. I was like, man, she already gone. But they just take me back to when I was 5 years old and my mother passed. I saw her after she passed, literally in the physical. Not no ghosts floating around, going through walls, like physical. Physical.
Well, to you it's physical. To other people, it might not be. And when
they just couldn't see it. Like, couldn't nobody see it. It's like a piece of the veil just gone for me.
I will tell my wife's story, but if I tell her story, people be afraid. She walk around and see demons and angels all the time.
Oh, I see that. I can see demons on people back. I can see people. I can feel them.
I feel you on that, but that's not everybody's assignment. And the people that's the assignment, that is, they have a purpose, and some people don't even know what the purpose is behind that.
That's what this Mandela effect here for, to wake us up, man. Because guess what? We still here sharing the good news through it all, and everybody else tripping, talking about, oh man, we gods, and yeah, man, you in your own universe, I'm in my own universe. That's not plausible, man. You got to understand everything come from one source.
Let me answer this question. Hold on, let me see. Mr. E, I never go on camera, but one night I will come on here and break it down for everyone. Okay, hey, you know you're welcome here. The CIA isn't going to come for us. They don't need to. Everybody just think we are crazy. Yeah. I mean,
Yes,
cause
sir.
they knock it down, and that's why they running these shows. They running these shows with these multiple realities. They telling people that it might be multiple reality, so that they can make it least important, or make it say, well, that's just something you seen on TV. Your mind is playing tricks on you, or and they're trying to soften the blow when something start opening up in the sky. People think it's all good, and I already did the video on. They got 30 patents on how to manipulate people's minds and give information through computer screens and
television screens
and all of this. And so it's just like the olden days, what they outlawed, but they done found a way to do it better. When you used to have old records, you could spin them backwards, and they had information when you spent it backwards, and it was going into your it wasn't going into your conscious, it was going in your subconscious. And so that, like I said, you just have to be watching and praying, because the devil is sneaky.
I got a quick comment. Okay, the way he said, I don't know, the dude that made the comment was about the CIA not gonna come for nobody or whatever. You got to figure it out. It's cool, you know what I'm saying? But you got to look at it from this standpoint. If they can go in the past and change things, you don't think they can go in the future and see who you gonna be and who you gonna become and do everything they can to stop that?
No, they don't even need to do that. If they really wanted to come after you, they just delete you from history. I mean, that's all they have to do. Is make your mama change her mind.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you're not a threat right now, but you're gonna be a threat in the future. You don't think they'll go into the future? Okay, yeah, this dude right here gonna be. Let's go ahead, go back and erase him. You see what I'm saying? That's how it working. That's how it works. Because I know people, I know stories, and I know people that apparently never occurred and I never met. That's crazy to me. But I still hold all my memories.
And people don't understand. I was gonna tell the people. I forgot the last time I was on to tell them about my dream that I had about hell, and that dream was nothing but amazing. God allowed me to take that. And a lot of people don't understand the dimensions of hell and the punishments of hell ain't gonna be no joke. It was 3 levels. And what I mean by 3 levels, the first level was that skin burn. You know how you touch an eye? That burn and you put some ice water on, but it hurt like hell. The second burn was flesh burn, meaning the flesh was burning up. And the third burn, I couldn't handle. It burned from the core. And when I woke up, my whole body was burning.
I'll tell you why. Though.
What?
Cause we in hell now, man. I'm gonna be 100% completely honest with you. This is hell. Like what we go through, how demons torment people to this day. If they ain't covered, they ain't sealed. You can't be touched. Well, we see demons. We see demons torturing people right now. We know who the prince of this world is, right? Who realm we living in right now. Every time you take a breath, every time you breathe, you in hell. See, this hidden knowledge, this how they flip the script on us with this language to get people attached to living inside this 3-dimensional hell because they don't want to let it go. They're scared to let it go.
I'm gonna tell people, yeah, Jesus always in control. God in control. But see, it's gonna be a point in time that, like the Bible says, there's gonna be an antichrist.
Exactly.
And when the antichrist come in, God's gonna take his hands off the wheel.
I think he already here.
Don't mean that he can't put his hand back on the wheel, but he's gonna let the devil have his way for a minute, not for a long time, but for a minute. And I don't know if we met at that point yet. I'm hoping not.
Yeah, I think we already there.
At that point, I know this is an awakening, but I don't know if he done took his whole hands off the wheel yet. I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's gonna be when that great revealing come. You know what I'm saying? When we'll be able to sit up and say, okay, this person is the Antichrist for certain. We can't just sit back, oh Trump Antichrist, oh Obama the Antichrist, oh Prince Charles Antichrist. It's gonna be well known, like on television. This man gonna be performing miracles and all that type stuff. But it's the type of it's the promise that was given to the church and the children of the promise, saying that if you believe on me and you believe everything I do and you follow my will, you will be able to do everything that I do and greater. So they're gonna try to flip that, and it's just gonna be one man going around doing that, like he's saving the world. See, right now, because all hell finna break loose. Everything from the lower dimensions and the lower vibrations breaking through right now, coming straight through. Now we having these weird dreams and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, my dreams lately for the last 3 days almost been like, how can I explain them? They've been like situations, circumstances. And what I mean situations, circumstances, things that I could have did, or places I could have been, or things I could have did in the past. It's almost like a recording of what I could have been or what I could have did, making it seem like it was real, where I didn't want to leave the dream, but because I'm a different dreamer, I know
you dreaming.
I've been that way all the time. Is I can understand what a dream is. Most people can't take certain dreams.
I can't.
Like if you fall down, a lot of people done died. And
yeah.
You wake up, you shaking like, oh Lord. And so, yeah.
Hey, we so much alike, man. I think they're probably. I just stumbled across your channel one day, like 2 months ago, man. But I literally know when I'm dreaming. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. The devil attacked me personally one time in my dream, like 2 months ago. Told me, you think because you ain't in your father's favor, or he said you think because you in your father's favor, you can come down here and do whatever you want, and literally choke me out. Then I drowned twice. In, you know what I'm saying, this reality. So that was something that was recurring. Like it felt like I was drowning. He was choking me, and I was like, man, let me go. You ain't got. Even I was asleep on the couch. I got up and went inside the room with my girl. She said, why you so wet? I was drenched like I was in water, man. AC.
We got 10 minutes to go. Anybody have any questions? You know, I'm one of the believers. I don't hold the line 5 hours. I don't know how they do it. I keep it an hour so we can have some more later. If I get everything out in 3 hours, y'all might not see me for a month.
I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I'm gonna let you have the rest of your show, man.
No, you. I didn't say you was bothering me. You all right?
I know, but
I didn't let everybody know it was 10 minutes, so there any questions that they can get them out. And you fine. Cause I enjoy your insight. You can go anytime you want to come on the show and spit, man. Just tap on that link and you in, man. Wish you had a channel so I was promoting you earlier until you told me that you slowed down your channel.
Nah, see, my channel was called Blind Truth, you know what I'm saying? Because it was the truth that I stumbled upon, not really looking for them. But it was a lot of stuff I stumbled upon. Like I said, I was a student of history first. Dude, I used to be 5, 6 years old inside the house watching the History Channel and looking at this stuff and saying like, oh man, they lying, this thing. And it felt like I was actually there when it was taking place, and I knew it just went right. So now a lot of stuff we got to do with history. Now the real story coming out. See, that's what people not understanding about the Mandela effect. It's the real story that's coming out. This is the stuff that's really happened that's coming out. So yeah, maybe in one reality they did kill Mandela in jail, and the British stayed colonized over there in South Africa. But guess what? The father had to make that right. So now the real story coming out. You see what I'm saying? Even George Bush thought Mandela was dead in 2007. But now the real stories are coming out. Now everything is merging back to the timeline that everything is supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. This that victory that's spoken on in the Bible that the powers of darkness cannot stop. That's why they got CERN. That's what I'm telling people. CERN not causing the Mandela effect. They trying to stop it. Because this has been going on before they even fired it up, man. I'm telling you. They trying to stop it.
Yeah, I can see that.
They trying
they
to
can't be messing with it too now.
man, they trying to flip somewhere to they trying to make the variables where in the end that they won, because you know if it's an equation you change a variable the outcome will be different. So now they trying to switch a lot of variables so it's like that they won, but in the end they know they can't win. That's why it's gonna ramp up and it's gonna get more crazier.
I think they done figured out a way to change molecular structures, because I know for a fact these T's was crossed.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And the only reason why they would be changing these T's is because if you're looking at the T, it's on the left side. But if you face the same side that the T is facing, it's on the right side. And the only thing is on the right hand side of God is Jesus. And so they trying to take away that. They trying to take away the cross itself, because all the T's got hooks on them now.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest though. See, they doing that to mess with your psyche. You know what I'm saying? The Father allowed them to change that because at the end of the day, man, we don't even supposed to have them symbols in them crosses or none of that, man. Them one of the original 10s. We don't need no graven images. I don't care if Jesus is white, black, Chinese, or whatever. Yeah, I don't want no image of him in my house.
How you get so smart at 25? Y'all supposed to be this smart.
Man, I got an old soul, man. I've been here before, man. I've been here 25, 30 times, man. I'm telling you, I had to.
You can't be up there talking like me, man. Hold on.
I had to, man. I ain't got no crosses in my house. I just stopped taking communion.
I don't care what day Jesus rose on. Long as I know he rose, I don't care what day he died on. Long as I know he died. I don't care what I tell people all the time. Until we get out of that color scheme, we won't never progress. We all worried about the outfit instead of what's inside.
Exactly, because like he said, it was a mixed multitude. Like they pushing that whole Hebrew Israelite thing, oh, we the chosen people, we the chosen people. It don't matter who the chosen people, you know what I'm saying? All that'll be decided in the end. That don't even matter. But at the end of the day, you got brothers that look like you who is of the enemy. See, the war is spiritual, it's not physical. I don't have white people treat me better than black people. I done had some white people treat me worse than black people. I had some black people treat me worse than white people. Like, because the battle is spiritual. I look at some people's eyes and see they ain't got no soul. I know that. It's a walk-in. It's a stand-in. I peep that.
All the time, man. I ain't gonna say it on the show. I'll leave that with a lot. I've been proud of man. Who I did pizza delivery for 3 years. And hey, I'm telling you, the more tips I got was out of the white people. Black people, I had to watch my back.
Got to.
Stuck on my car, trying to get robbed 3 times. I go in their neighborhood, I'm getting $4, $5. They ain't tapping on my windshield. They tapping on my windshield saying, hey, brother, you forgot a tip. So, if I go into my neighborhood, the black neighborhood, they tapping on my window and say, hey, you got something free? see, but they got some, but the only thing about that is all about programming, how you said about mind control. So you gotta look at it, it's deeper than what we thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? See, they got all people all messed up. People that look like us, they got us messed up with this music. It's kill a nigga, fucking nigga, shoot a nigga. I'm my bad for that language, but that's what's going on. These kids listening to that stuff, 8, 9, 10 years old, man. So that's programming. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, predictive programming. Yeah, you're right.
That's the battle. See, you gonna listen to some country music. Ain't no country music start 13 years old talking about riding around on my horse with a chopper. Like, that's not going on. Yeah. So you do have a certain targeted people, but I'm not gonna make that the front of the battle, because that don't matter. See, because the Israelites, whoever they may be, they messed up in the beginning when they sold their own brother into slavery. And one of the laws is he that sells into captivity shall go into captivity. So, you know, it's about your heart and your soul and your spirit nowadays, man.
When I do my first seminar, you gotta come up. You want to come up here, man. Be one of my guests.
Yeah, more definitely.
I'm gonna let you preach to the young people.
More definitely.
Yeah.
See, we don't.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I just finna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who seeing the Mandela effect, and I know there's a lot of people on their channels or whatever. They are some of the most kind-hearted, good-spirited folks. You see what I'm saying? So it's in their spirit and their heart, no matter what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? But it's in your spirit and your heart. Well, the Father can use you for good. So now you got a big push to turn everybody. Oh, you are God. You can be this. You can be that. You can do this. That's the original lie.
Yeah, I mean, I had some people say, man, you need a show and all that. I said, I'm not going to let anything sidetrack me. Because, you know, money will sidetrack anybody.
Exactly.
We can get this money, you can get this money. You know, I know God said money solves all things, but money can't make happiness. Money can't make joy and peace. Money can buy you a car, buy you a house, maybe get you a trick or two, but that's about it.
Money ain't real, man. The money don't even mean nothing.
But yeah,
It ain't.
I'm gonna get ready to pray us out. And hey, man, I gotta make sure I don't mess this up. Cause I always want to make sure I got you right. Yeah, Blind Truth, man. I thank you for being on the show tonight.
Oh, man, no problem, man.
Welcome anytime. And I always pray us out for the last minute, so I'm about to pray. Father God, I thank you for this show. I thank you for the Blind Truth. I thank you for his wisdom. Lord, keep giving him the wisdom that you have given him to help the young people. We need more young people like him so that young people can look up to and see the light that you have in that brother, God. Let him be a beacon to the community, God. I thank him for joining my show. I thank everybody for coming to my show. Give them your peace and your joy forever, God. We trust in you and we believe that you always with us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Peace.
Amen. Yep.
And I see you all next time. Thank y'all so much. I can't even find my thing. Hold on. Oh, I done went away. Thank y'all so much and have a nice day. Oh, man. I don't know. I can't minimize it. I can't minimize it all. How did I minimize it?
Which one is it?
How do I? Hold on. Stop. I know I'm still in.
Man, M.
No, it won't work. Hold on.
Wait, stop broadcast.
I don't want to stop broadcast. I was trying to do something. Oh, but that's all right. All right, peace.